RadioFire.com, your news, sports, and entertainment source. Diamond K Morning Show. Thank you for joining me. Now, of course, we are here 9 a.m. weekdays with new episodes. And a lot of things I want to get into. Queen Dope, how are you doing?
I am doing splendid. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Today we're gonna be talking about I don't know if I want to say NFL great. I want to say I don't even know if I want to say Dallas Cowboys great. But I will say we're going to talk about Tony Romo reportedly retiring. I'm also going to talk about Birdman and flexing on Rick Ross. Also, I want to talk about a real. I want to be clear with this one. We're going to really take our time with this one, but we're going to talk about a real piece of crap, and that is Bill O'Reilly. Also, we're going to talk to the owner of the Purple Peach energy drink. We're going to be talking to her as well. So let's get some of the light work out of the way first. Tony Romo. Do you know who Tony Romo is?
Of course I know who Tony. Are you just trying to say women don't know about sports?
Okay, my bad. Okay, that's good. So Tony Romo, quarterback for a couple of years at the Dallas Cowboys in Jerryland. So he's had, how many injuries has he had? But I mean, 15 years he's been pro. And it appears that Tony Romo is hanging up his cleats. Now, ESPN reporting that he will go into broadcasting after the Dallas Cowboys release him on Tuesday. Now, his retirement is health-related, according to sources. I mean, he's been banged up. I'm sure his family is worried about him, and all of the Dallas Cowboys fans, y'all got to be sad to see him go. But while he plans to retire, football isn't completely out of the question for the 15-year vet. He has now become the emergency backup quarterback that teams can pay to come out of retirement. So if it's not health related, I mean, this doesn't make sense. If it's health related, then he wouldn't be the backup quarterback, right? I don't know. Maybe he's been getting a lot of rest. He didn't play any this season pretty much, or last season rather. But he's been marred by injuries, missing most of the 2015 season and never seeing the field, as I said, in 2016, suffering from a fracture to his vertebrae. In the 10 seasons that he's been in Dallas, he's thrown for 4,183 yards, 248 touchdowns, and 117 interceptions. I don't know how I would assess Tony Romo's career. I'm glad he doesn't play here in Baltimore, I'll tell you that. And a lot of people calling him, what's the nickname that they had for him? Tony Homo? I mean, you can't make that up. You can't make that up.
It just rhymes.
Who's your team, by the way? You have a team?
Yes.
NFL team? Who's your team? Is it the Giants?
It is the Giants.
I knew it. Are you happy with Eli Manning as your quarterback for the Giants?
I am.
You are?
We should beef with Eli because you made a face.
I made a face because he looks like. This may be a little bit of a dated reference, but there was a cartoon.
I'm too young for that.
Called The Flintstones. Okay, do you remember the cartoon called The Flintstones?
Yes, I'm not that young.
Do you remember that there was a character on The Flintstones? He didn't come on all the time, just sometimes, and he was like from outer space.
From outer space. What's
Gazoo. Like he'd be like, "Hello, dum dum," and he had this big head.
I do know who he's talking about.
Eli Manning. He looks like Eli Manning because Eli Manning's helmet always looks like it's too big for his head.
Maybe
he looks like he's going to fall over. Huh?
Maybe he has a small head.
I don't know. I think it fucks with his equilibrium or something like that. But I mean, I will say this: he does have rings. He has won championships. He has been successful. So I don't want to.
And as a guy who's very big on numbers,
yes, I am.
Put some respect on his name.
Okay, so I said all that, and my brother-in-law is a very big Giants fan, and he's tried to get my nieces and nephews to be Giants fans. Even trying to convert my sister. So hopefully they're all still Ravens fans, but you never know. Also, I want to talk about Birdman. And the thing about Birdman, I like Birdman. Birdman saw the need to want to, flex his muscle and really let him show that he's not a broke ass nigga. Okay, he's not that. He's saying that that's not what he is. Okay, he allegedly has a $50 million jewelry collection. Right.
That joint was tight.
It was tight, right? So, if you were listening to Birdman, the diss song from Rick Ross, you might be under the impression that Birdman doesn't have any money, right? I don't know. I mean, did you actually look at some of this jewelry that he has?
I did. I think I looked at it from your post.
Yeah. So he took to Instagram to floss some pieces that he's purchased over the years. Over 24 pieces in the collection that he shared, watches, neck pieces ranging from what he said, tens of thousands to tens of millions of dollars. This is by Birdman. I mean, I didn't actually, put the glass thing you put in your eye and you kind of, you know what I mean?
You don't put it in your eye. You put it to your eye. To and in? Okay, not in, not a contact lens. Okay, all right, whatever. All right, so he was saying 88, 89, 87. What? Who counts like that? 2 mil, 5 mil, 10 mil, whatever. The number is, nigga, is what he said. 4 mil, 10 mil, 20 mil. Bang.
He goes on and saying it's 50 million. Does this help? Is this his answer to the diss song? No?
I don't think it's the answer, but I think it's him saying that
I'm not broke.
I'm not broke, nigga.
Do you think that this post helps him or does it hurt him? Or does it solidify some of the things that Rick Ross was saying?
I don't see how it would hurt him.
Oh, here's why. Here's why I was thinking it could hurt him. So you see that, and
unless
then
somebody gonna run up on him.
No, I don't think that. I think that you'll see it, and then people will say, "That's Wayne money right there on the table," or "That's money he could have been using to pay some of the artists with or the producers with."
Some shit a hater say.
Yeah, some shit that haters will say, and there's a lot of haters out there. But I will say this: I don't fault Birdman 100% for the Wayne situation. Let me tell you why.
Why?
We have not seen Lil Wayne's contract, so I don't know what the agreed amounts that he's supposed to be paid is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've dealt with artists. I've dealt with contracts. I've drawn up contracts. I've gone over contracts that lawyers have drawn up. I'm very familiar with contracts. And if Lil Wayne signed a contract that he was paid a very small percentage point, and maybe Birdman was paying him based on the contract, and maybe Wayne signed a bad contract, right? But he's still getting paid per the contract. And now he's looking at it like, I need more money, because if you look at Mike Tyson went through a lot of money, then he went broke. Now he had a bad contract with Don King, but he still ran through his money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really need to see the paperwork before I can really say if Birdman was completely fucked up. A lot of shit is done on a handshake, and then later on when somebody makes money, you coming back like, yo, where's my ends? Let me get them ends.
That's why you don't do business on no handshake.
Yeah, especially with Birdman. He always rubbing his hands and shit. Okay, before we go to a break and get to this interview with Gia from the Purple Peach Nail Salon. So I do not drink, okay? I have not consumed any alcohol in my life.
50 years of no alcohol.
Oh, that was a good one. You
Shots.
got me. Yes. No. I've turned down over 50 women, but I'm not 50 years of age.
How many did you not turn down? That's the question.
Oh, wow. Okay. You want my number? You asked me for my number?
I already have it.
You know my number? Yeah. No, not my phone number, nigga. I'm talking about my number, like my number. You want my body count?
I have a good idea.
You want me to say my body count?
Say it.
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
Too many.
I have to read. No, it's not too many. No, it's not too many. I gotta think about it. You know, because women.
Is it over 50?
It's over 50. Why would it be over 50?
You said it is over 50.
It is over 50. You're saying the body count?
Yes.
Of course, it's over 50. 50? Okay, so
now see, that's a double
women's
standard.
body counts and male body counts are totally different.
Why?
Women only count their boyfriends.
That's not true.
Oh, it is true. Men can just do more. You know, you can just do more.
What does that mean? How can a man do more?
Let me say it this way. So, say you have a child. Say you had 2 kids, right? Your daughter is how old?
7.
She's 7. Let's say that next year you have a child.
Can we not speak that into that?
Let's just say it. Let's just say it's wear a condom. But let's just say, or have him wear a condom. But let's just say that you had a child next year, 1 year old. Now the child's 2 year old. Okay, and then your daughter would be how old?
10.
9.
10.
She's 7 right now.
It takes 9 months. And all.
Okay, let's just say she's 10.
Let's go back to high school.
The child's 2.
Okay.
The child does some shit that's fucked up in the house, like knock some shit over, whatever. The 10-year-old does the same thing, and the 10-year-old says, "But he did it too." You're gonna say, "You're older than him. I expect
Where
more."
Where is this going, Diamond K?
Women, we expect more from you.
That
you can't
doesn't
do everything
change
we do.
the fact that a body count is a body count. If you smash, they become a part of the body
Yes,
count.
that's true. Yeah, they can become a part of the body count. But what I'm saying is that a male's body count should be higher than a female's body count.
Why?
Because more is expected. Y'all give life. Y'all give birth. Okay, it's the same thing.
So
but
we shouldn't be sexually liberated?
you can be sexually liberated, but not too much.
But you can just be hanging and swinging and poking and smoking everything that walks by.
Not everything. But once again, I hate when you have to. I'm not chauvinistic. I'm being realistic. Now, a woman and a man are two different things. One is penetrated. We're heterosexual people. One is penetrated, right? And one is the penetrator.
Oh, so the penetration part changes.
Now, so when you are penetrated, shit expands, right? It's open up. It's open up. And it's open up.
Can I just say
and
that
if it open up too much, the shit it's too much. It's too damn much.
If a woman can push a whole child out of her vagina and it contracts back to the regular size, do you think y'all small 9-inch penises at the most can
No.
tear
That's
something
not,
apart?
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Okay. Let me say it this way. Men and women, men can have sex with multiple women.
And so can
and
women.
not have an emotional attachment.
So can women.
Sure, whatever. Now, women is more emotional. If
Not
a guy
all the
cheats,
time.
if a guy cheats,
You know what? That's why y'all get cheated on, because y'all think we get caught up in
no,
emotions
y'all
and shit,
do.
and we really
now,
don't
I'm
all
saying
the time.
when y'all trying to be vindictive, you don't. But generally speaking, women are better. You're smarter. You're just better people than men. Just generally speaking,
I agree with you on that.
y'all are smarter than us, right?
We are.
Men, we're like the retarded cousin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta let some shit go.
We're
Let it
agreeing.
go.
Now, where's the butt you're going to put in there?
When we decide to cash in the chips and be with the one woman, that should be after your body count has reached that level.
And when should it be for the woman? What, first of all, what is the level?
It depends on the guy.
What's the number? What's the bro code?
There's
Break
not
the
a
bro
number.
code.
There's not a number.
So you're like, oh, I smashed 150 girls. I'm good now. I'm ready to settle down.
It's not about the number. It's not about the number. Every guy has to realize that it ain't shit out there. So you got to find this one woman who's down for them, who they want to be with, and they love, and they realize there ain't nothing else out there for me. I want to be with you, right?
Okay.
But to get to that point, You have to go through fucked up relationships. You got to go through, you know what I mean? You got to go through
You
all
got
this
to go
shit.
through a lot of women to figure that out.
Yes, you do. You do. You have to.
Do you have to
get it out your
smash
system.
them all?
If you can, babe, go do you. But if you can't, then you
Commercial.
don't.
Just go to commercial.
No. Hold on. I want to make sure. I need to clean this up a little bit. So, with that being said, so I have some maybe like 4 guys that I grew up with. Right. Mm-hmm. One guy, he gets no girls. He never gets girls. He didn't get girls when we was kids. He didn't get girls when we were grown. He's the oldest one of all of us. He gets the least amount. Least. He can't ride a bike. He doesn't have his license.
What does it have to do with him?
All of this contributes to the fact he doesn't get girls.
Because he didn't have a bike.
He can't ride a bike.
So y'all was
I think he
younger
had a bike, but he can't ride a bike.
Y'all was riding y'all bikes and y'all was getting the girls like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Oh, okay.
like the girls was jumping rope. It was like, hey, how you doing? You know, he just whatever. You know,
Y'all phony.
the
Why y'all ain't put him
equivalent-
on the back of your bike, yo? Y'all had pegs.
Nah, I ain't do all that. So, but here's my point. I have another homeboy who was in the Navy and the Army. He got a decent amount of girls.
You're a DJ. You get groupies
I was
all
saving
the
me
time.
for last. Okay, I was saving me for last.
You taking too long to
I
go
got
to the
other
point, man.
homeboys who was in the streets. They got a decent amount of girls, but
Credibility.
their girls was only with them for the material possessions.
The benefits.
So their body count is kind of like buying followers on Instagram. These not real girls. Like you got them, but you ain't really get them.
If you listen, if you, a man and a woman, have sex or penetrate, since
Okay.
that seems to be your word for tonight.
Okay.
Penetrate. He
Yeah.
penetrates her.
Yeah,
One body count for her.
Yes.
One body count for him.
that's true. That's true. Okay, so then it came to me. So I was a late bloomer. I had sex the first time when I was 19. Well, technically 18, but my birthday was coming up. Okay, so that was the first time I had sex. So I started later than everybody else, like in my circle.
So you had to catch up.
I felt like I needed to catch up. I did feel like that. When I was coming up, girls looked at me like, "Oh, he's so cute," like like that kind of, like. And then when I got older, I saw these same girls standing outside in line to get in the club, and sometimes I would pull girls out of line like her, like come on, they pull them to the front. Like I would do little stupid shit like that.
Ew.
It was fly back then. Okay, I thought it was fly, but you know what I mean. So whatever. But you get past all that little dumb shit when you're in your 20s, right? And then you become older, and then you realize that you want to settle down. But then you realize
Before you settle down,
before you settle down, then you look and you're like, wait a minute, it's nothing but a whole bunch of leftover Wu-Tang bitches. I don't want to settle down with none of them. And then you're me. So then you're just waiting to find the right person, right? So
if you smashed everybody,
I did not smash everybody. I did not.
You smashed more than 50. That's a lot of.
That's
women.
not a lot.
That is a lot. It's
Me-
12 months in a year.
Me and
4 weeks.
Me and Super DJ Big L sat down and did a body count once.
Wait, so you remember every girl that you banged?
Sure. Well, we needed paper, so we took 2 notebooks. Well, 1 notebook and 2 pieces of paper, and we sat down and was like, "Yo, write your count down." So we started writing like her. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna throw no numbers out there, but I'm gonna say his number was way higher than mine when we did this, and we did this in like 2000.
So 17. Oh shit.
So that was in 2000. So I'm saying
We're
I'm
about
sure
17 years later now.
Now his body count was higher than mine in 2000.
What was yours in 2000?
Well, I said we're not throwing numbers out there.
Was this
It was
at
more
the
than
point
50.
you realized it was more than 50, or were you at the 50 mark?
No, it was more than 50.
So now we're talking about 17 years later. So we're talking about.
Let me say this:
double
I'm not gonna
number.
throw a number out there, but we were over 100. But I'm not throwing no number out.
Over 117 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But I'm not throwing
we
no
have
number.
to go to commercial.
I'm not throwing no number out there. Okay, so look, we're taking a break. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna get to Bill O'Reilly on the other side. Let's talk to Gia from the Purple Peach, and then we'll come back and talk about Bill O'Reilly also, because he's a piece of shit, by the way. All right, so let's take a break and we'll be back.
Radio on Fire is a digital network covering breaking news, sports, and entertainment. Check out our daily programs, articles, and all types of exclusive urban content right now at radioonfire.com.
Special guests in the building. See, I got cans on the table. They are sitting over there. They won't let me touch the cans. So let's introduce yourselves. Start with you, ma'am.
I'm Gia, the owner of the Purple Peach energy drink, Purple Peach nail bar, weave bar, lash bar, all that.
And you, sir?
And I'm Audie. I go by Fox. I'm the owner, founder and owner of Red Fox Entertainment, and that is a studio / indie label here in the city, and I'm official sponsor for Purple Peach energy drink.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about this energy drink. I am excited about it. I remember talking to you out and about it, that it was coming. Yeah. And then, so some time has passed, and here it is.
Of course. It's been, 6-7 months now that it's been in rotation, and we've been basically everywhere in the city. Anyone that, seen a can or seen the energy drink, they know, the energy drink is good. So it's definitely been in rotation, a lot of good, feedback on it. I changed the can up a little bit because it did have a martini glass on it, and I really couldn't shop it around to athletes and things of that nature because of the martini glass. So
really,
we switched up the logo to make it a little bit more brighter and eye-catching.
So as far as an energy drink, what made you want to do it?
Just being different. Like I said earlier, I did have a PR. We didn't, mesh, so we went our separate ways. But her last comment to me was, you ain't going to be able to pull this off without my connects. And I'm a true hustler. I'm not from Baltimore. I'm from New York. So everyone knows that New York, we're going to get that money. And I pulled it off by myself. So here I am today.
So she gave you the, you'll never be able to do this. So she thought that you were going to come back to her begging and pleading type of stuff?
Yeah, and I'm not that type of female.
Yeah.
I do it on my own.
Somebody gave me the "you'll never work in this town again" speech when I was a teenager. And so I have no problem shouting out. I talk about this often. But so Frank Ski gave me the "you'll never work in this town again" speech when I was a teenager. So he put out my first record, it's a club record, and so we had some disagreements because I was anxious. I was ready to do every show that there was to do, and he was trying to explain to me that you can't get on every stage, you can't be at every event, and I wanted to do everything. And so we ended up having to partner the ways, and he told me, "You'll never work in this town again." And then I hit a slump for 2 years.
Right.
It took about 3 years for me to get my footing, but you did it much quicker than I was able to do it. So you attest that and attribute that to being just a natural hustler.
Yeah, definitely. Hustlers they're not taught, they're born. And if this is basically your dream, this is something that you want to, produce into reality, you going to speak it into reality. This is something that I worked on day and night. It took sacrifices. It took a whole lot of money to produce a product of this caliber. So, telling me that I can't do something, that's just a challenge to say, well, you know what, bitch, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to shit on you while I'm doing it. And I'm going to be on every fucking thing if you don't like me.
All right. So that's okay. Be clear. Have you seen her since the official launch of the energy drink?
No, I ain't seen a bitch, and I ain't really worried about her.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay, so as far as the drink is, how do you decide what was going to be in the drink? Were you involved in the flavors and all that kind of stuff?
Yes. As far as the flavor is concerned, I don't have a particular flavor because.
Is it purple?
No, it's not purple. It's no coloring in it. It's no particular flavor because when you go into flavors, you have to add acid. And the acid is what keeps the flavor. So basically, I wanted it to be more of not so much of a Red Bull, but cut some of the ingredients that Red Bull has. Red Bull has a lot of sugar in it, a lot of caffeine, a lot of sodium. This particular drink doesn't. It's a 6-hour time release. With Red Bull, you're going to get that high as soon as you drink it, and then you're going to come back down. So
It's a crash when you have Red Bull.
Exactly.
So this being a gradual thing,
Right.
will you get energy?
You will.
You will notice the energy? Mm-hmm. How does this mix with liquor?
It mixes well with liquor. We did a focus group, which is basically we had a mixologist come in and mix a couple of drinks with it. So it does do good with light liquor and dark liquor. So a lot of individuals that do love energy drinks, they drink it with Hennessy. If Hennessy is not their choice, they do it with Patron.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. So how did you get involved with the Purple Peach energy drink?
How should I say? Sure, through a former mutual friend.
Okay.
Associate rather. He reached out. Whenever he's trying to scam, he'll reach out. He know who got the money. So he reached out to me and basically asked me, how did I feel about being a sponsor for one of his clients? And it's like, all right, let me know the details. So he let me know the details, and I'm like, sure. But I said, well, if is there any way I can get in contact with her? Maybe I can I can distribute this out of my studio because I own the studio, Red Fox Studios, right there on Maryland Avenue. And he was like, sure. So he put us in contact, and we've been networking, and we just did the event just yesterday at Diamonds Event Club.
Ravens, the DMV.
The DMV.
Yeah. Shout out to Raven Paris.
Raven Paris, yep. Mm-hmm. So that's where I came in at, and I also sold out of my studio. Whenever I get clients, I got Purple Peach, energy drink, and everybody come through there, they love it. They love it.
What do you like about it as opposed to other energy drinks?
Well, I was a real big energy drinker prior. I used to drink the Monsters, but just the flavor itself, and I do mix it with my vodka, my Absolute. So I like to drink it with liquor as well. I also had it premiered in quite a few music videos.
Oh, that's good.
Artists,
That's good. That's good.
So
people can get this in your studio. Where's your studio located again?
2223 Maryland Avenue.
Oh, it's around the corner.
Yep.
Okay,
around the corner.
Yeah. So what type of music y'all work on in there?
I currently manage 5 artists, but the main thing is we record local artists throughout the city. Number of clients and number of clients is growing. Throughout the city. I only been there a year. Yeah, a year prior. I used to record in my basement at first. So when the traffic started getting outrageous, I'm like, nah, I can't have this. Not where I live.
It's too much near my washing machine. Yeah.
And also, shared a building with Hard Body Radio. I don't know if you ever heard.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah, shout out to them. I know those guys well.
Shout out to Hard Body Radio. But
yeah. So the how can people get the energy drink? Can they order this online? What other stores can they go to, or how?
It is at Slate Lounge. They do carry it there. I am going to be carrying it at Oxygen, which is downtown. And they can get it also from my nail bar, which is on Charles Street, 2118 North Charles Street.
Wonderful. So they can just walk in and get it.
Yeah, they
by
can
the can.
They can purchase it by the can. They can purchase it by the case as well.
This is like serious, official. Some people just I don't know. I guess I was thinking people just buy a blank something and slap something on there. I was thinking, but this is totally official. I'm very proud of you. This is official.
Yeah, this official. When it says manufacturer for, yeah, it's official. This ain't no rap.
Yeah, okay. You got your name on here. Just on there. It's on there. This is not a sticker. This is imprint on here. So definitely congratulations on that. And so I see that you're going to infiltrate the nightclubs. And so I guess I never thought about. So people do a lot of mixing of that in clubs.
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at before I even said, well, I want to do an energy drink. I go out a lot. So with that being said, when they bring out them bottles, they bringing out Red Bull. So why bring out Red Bull when you could bring out Purple Peach?
Absolutely. We should have this sitting on the table when I do my show. Have your people talk to my people.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. She likes Remy Ma, but
what?
She likes Remy Ma, but my people, I'm talking about my people. So again, I guess your whole brand is centered around the Purple Peach.
Yes.
And I couldn't let you go without speaking a little bit about the nail bar. I think that is it's a cool concept, like a nail bar. Like I see how it all meshes together. But
Right.
talk a little bit about the Purple Peach.
Well, the Purple Peach is basically, it's a full service salon. Nail and weave bar. We do, nails there. We do weaves, facials, everything under that beauty concept. We do that. We have 2 floors. I started out with 1 floor. And after a year's time, I graduated to the next level, which is the floor above me.
Literally the next level.
So basically, we just have, girls in there really grinding, and they all rent their booths. So it's not like I'm overseeing, everybody and, doing their thing. But as long as I give my booth rent, I'm good. But it's a full service, black owned, black everything, nail, weave, and lash bar.
That's really good. And what I really like is that a lot of times I see ladies going to, and I don't want to make any of my Asian viewers feel bad, but a lot of times the ladies go to an Asian establishment.
Right.
And so my issue was always, I don't think that the Asian people necessarily really know how to do your stuff because, it's different from theirs. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, the Korean salons, they running it like a sweatshop.
Yeah.
They don't really care about the services that you're getting. They're looking at the dollar signs. You know what I'm saying? So they don't even understand English. So you're giving your money to individuals that don't understand English, that are not participating in your community. They're not doing anything for your community. All they're doing is opening up nail salons and liquor stores on every corner.
Right. Carry
and
outs. Yeah.
basically, they're taking your money and fueling their community and fueling their children to go to better schools and making Apple richer. Because that's all what they're doing. But they'll come to me and say, well, why is your prices so high? My prices is what it is because you're getting quality. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting a product poured into another container and saying that this is what it is when it's not. So I'm very big on quality, not quantity. And, a lot of my customers respect that. And they'll pay that $100. $150. My lashes start out at $150, so I'm getting $250 for a full service of that. So it is what it is.
Wonderful. So definitely, again, I want to congratulate you on the success of the Purple Peach Nail Bar and the weave salon and everything associated with that, with the launch of the energy drink. Anything that I can do to help with that, please let me know. I'm sure that we can work together.
Collaborate. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you, sir, again, if you can shout out your studio.
Red Fox Studio, Illinois Studios. Shout out Hard Body Radio.
Yes,
And
definitely
we
shout out
working
Hard Body.
in there day in and day out, putting in work.
All right, so we're going to take a break.
Radio on Fire is a digital network covering breaking news, sports, and entertainment. Check out our daily programs, articles, and all types of exclusive urban content right now at radioonfire.com.
Welcome back. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Cozy Belly Nail Lacquer. Did I say that right?
Yes.
This toxin-free, lavish nail polish was created by Faye Carson, Find out more about the product at cozybellynailliqueur.com. I feel like I know French. Did I ever tell you about my French
Say
teacher?
a little bit sexier. You like liqueur.
Okay, so they say
Liqueur.
cozy belly nail
You're
liqueur.
too rough. Soften it up.
Cozy
Yes.
belly nail liqueur.com.
You're working on it.
Let me tell you,
Work on it.
real quick, let me tell you about my French teacher. So my French teacher,
Did you bang her?
no, she got pregnant though by her husband. And midway through the school year, she, had to go have her baby and she didn't come back. We had a substitute teacher for the rest of the school year. And so we didn't respect him because he didn't know French that good. He knew it like a little bit, but I felt like we knew more than him.
But he was the French teacher.
And so I used to say that I can't be taught by somebody who knows less than me. So I used to make fun of him. Like when he would do the work at the board, I would, I call him out and stuff when he fucked it up. He ended up putting me out of his class. Couldn't come back without a parent. My father has to come to the school to get me back in class. Father comes. And so we're in a little conference room and the French teacher says like, your son, he embarrasses me in front of the students and he doesn't respect me. And then he breaks down and starts crying. He's fucking crying right there. And my father's like, get yourself together, man. You can't do this right here. It was the most intoxicating. This is probably why I don't drink now. It was the most intoxicating thing. I was like, ha 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 ha. I can make an adult cry. I felt like I was crushing him. And then so my father was like, made me apologize to him or whatever. And so, but I never respected him after that. And so I didn't feel like I needed to learn French either. But I do know how to say liqueur. Vivi, vous, zizi.
French is sexy. It's about
That was
love.
kind of sexy.
You kind of rough.
Well, let me say this. We did wrap up with Gia from the Purple Peach, and I was talking about drinking earlier. So I've never drank alcohol. That's a story for another day. I will tell you about why I don't drink another day. But I will try this Purple Peach energy drink. Let me see. Let's see what's in here. All right, so insurance words, filtered carbonated water. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if I can drink this. This is the high, the fructose corn syrup. What are you doing? Okay, fuck it. You only live once. Are you gonna take some of this?
I only want you to take a very small sip
So
of that.
is this supposed to give me energy?
Hence, energy drink.
Okay, I'm not pouring this in my cup then.
That's good enough for you. And if anyone is wondering why, this guy cannot handle sugar at all.
All right, so it tastes like, I don't know. It tastes like soda mixed with syrup. I can see how this can give you energy. You're right. I can see that. I could also see that people would probably want to mix this with other stuff. You know what I mean? It probably would be
like
good.
rum and Red Bull.
I don't know, but something else. Last story I want to get to. Do you know who Bill O'Reilly is?
Yes.
Who's Bill O'Reilly?
Ooh, I almost made you say something.
Okay, fine.
Made me say something.
So Bill O'Reilly is host on Fox News. He actually has one of probably the highest rated.
He's an anchor, actually.
Yeah, he has. I don't know if that's proper. He's not.
You don't have to be on the news. Anyone who hosts like a show on a syndicated channel is called an anchor.
No, it's not true. Who told you that? Is that some New York shit?
No, that's some real shit.
Okay, let me say this: 5 companies have pulled their ads from the O'Reilly Factor, which is his news program. And they did this because of this sexual harassment scandal that he has going on.
Has it been proven true?
Huh?
Has it been proven true?
Has it been proven true?
Yeah.
Depends on what you call like proven. So let me say this. There are 5 women who received payouts from Bill O'Reilly or Fox in exchange for agreeing to not speak about these sexual harassment allegations. Does it sound like Bill Cosby a little bit, right? Kind of, sort of?
I was getting
kind of, sort of? Huh?
I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah. Are people going to throw him under the bus?
No.
Okay.
You know why?
I don't know why. But let me say this. Settlements have totaled over $13 million.
Damn. He could have paid me to be quiet, too.
You would have been quiet?
$13 million, nigga.
So let's get to some of these advertisers. So Mercedes-Benz, Hyundai, BMW of North America, Constant Contact, and Ainsworth Pet Nutrition have all pulled commercials from the O'Reilly Factor, which is the most popular news show on cable television. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. And who was the fourth one? I never heard of them.
Constant Contact? You don't know who that is?
No.
Constant Contact is it's an email list carrier. So like if you have a website and you're trying to keep up with email addresses, Constant Contact, right? So that's what they do. So shout out to them. So they're saying, at least this is from Mercedes-Benz, the allegations are disturbing, and given the importance of women in every aspect of our business, we don't feel this is a good environment to advertise our products right now. You know what that means? We'll be back if you can clean this shit up. But 21st Century Fox continues to stand by the hypocrite Bill O'Reilly. He recently released a book. What was his book about? What do you think his book was about?
Wait a minute. It doesn't matter. He's getting ready to get major sales on that book.
He recently released a book about morals and values. Oh, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Now, he's a pervert. Here's what he was doing. He was calling women on the phone. You ready for this?
I don't know.
And jerking off.
Wait, random women or women that he knew?
No, these are women that worked.
Oh, these were women that worked there. How did they know it was him?
Caller ID. What do you think? It's fucking 93? Caller ID.
He was stupid enough to let his number come up.
You know, he's like calling me like people that work there, like, well, shit. Didn't somebody call me more Princess phone yesterday? Fucking Bill O'Reilly calling her phone.
Ew.
But it's going to play out the way it's going to play out, and all of the judging of people that he does, I'm glad that he's getting exposed for what he is. He's condescending. He's a racist, a sexist, and a bigot. And those are two different things, by the way. But, this is not going to hurt him long term. They're not going to pull all the shows like they did Bill Cosby. And we're going to talk about Bill Cosby tomorrow and the time that he is facing. The trial is going to start for Bill Cosby in June. So we're going to talk about a little bit more about that tomorrow. Do you want to try some of this Purple Peach energy drink?
I don't, because it is 7:32 and I don't need energy, but I probably could benefit from one like morning or early afternoon.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're into drinking energy drinks, I think that this is an excellent choice. If that's what you're into, it's not my thing, but it could be your thing. So, I do want to say this before we go. PLF Salon presents Evolution, the hair show, Sunday, April the 23rd, 2017 at the Best Western Plus Hotel, hosted by Lil Mo and Just Hilarious. Music by DJ Imagine. For tickets or more info, visit evolutionhairshow.com. Contact Ronnie at 443-219-4585 for more info. Are you going to go to the hair show?
When is it? The 23rd?
The 23rd. Oh, you're not going to go. You're going to be here.
Here where?
Here. Aren't you going to be here? With the one of the shows that comes on Sunday night. Yeah.
Actually, we need to talk about that because I'm going to be coming back from my tour.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So we're going to go. I'll be back tomorrow for more of the stuff that we do.